Hey guys, Simply Colie here, and it is Anime Wednesday. And today we're going to be reviewing an anime that I am not even going to try to pronounce. And yeah, so here's the title. And yeah, so I'm not going to try and say that. But this is like a fantasy action-ish reverse harem sort of anime. And I think it was based off of like a game or something, but sometimes it works out. Like I'm not gonna judge where, you know, shows come from, how they get to where they are, because there are plenty of shows that come from games or books or movies or things, and everything's cool. But this is just like, this is not a good show. Don't watch it. Don't waste your time. It has 2 seasons. Why did I watch all of these episodes? Why did I waste my time with it? I don't know. This is my second bad review, and I hate giving bad reviews. It's really not something I like to do because I don't like to think negatively in general, but I just want to save you from what I have endured. From what I have endured. Do not watch this show. It is not good. I mean, here's if you want to watch the show, here's what it is. So it's about this girl, Tamaki, and she is going back to this town that her grandmother lives in, and she gets to the bus stop and they're like in the middle of nowhere, so she has to hike through this like mountain from the bus stop to get to where her grandmother lives. And along the way she encounters these like spirits, and she's like, what is happening? These like little monster things are like attacking her, and this guy comes and saves her. And anyway, it turns out that she is a Tamayori princess, and her job is to protect basically the world from gods and monsters and spirits and ghosts that are bad. And she's like, her job is kind of like to contain them, but it kind of seems like a passive containing in general. She does have these guardians who are supposed to protect her from the spirits, but then she's supposed to also have like her own superpower, which she doesn't really get until the end. And the show goes nowhere. It takes forever to get to the nowhere destination. And for reverse harem, where's the romance? Where's the romance? For a fantasy, there's not that much fantasy. The whole idea of the show, the whole idea of the Tamayori Princess is actually really cool. I like that idea. I like that they have other characters in the town that are kind of like stationed for her. Like they have this like fake like science bureau guy who's like from the government, who's kind of monitoring the situation too. They have the guardians, which come from different backgrounds, which we don't get too much into, but they all come from like a different background from the town. And I feel like that whole idea is actually really cool, and I like the idea, I like the backstory, but the way that the show just goes about it is just nonsense. There's no strife, there's no struggle, there's no love, there's no power, there's no anything. The whole time she's just whining and saying she needs to improve her power as the princess so that her guardians can gain their true power, because if she doesn't have hers, they can't have theirs. And like, what is she doing to obtain that? There's not really anything she can do except like sit and meditate, and that's like boring for a show, right? And she does that, and she reads books and finds these like long lost stories of yore, and still they really don't have anything to do with the current situation, and they don't really get her anywhere. But that's like all she does, and she whines and complains. And anytime she's attacked, the only people that can save her are the guardians, but they're super lame too. They have like no powers. Like, they're so lame. The struggle in the show is that this other group is coming in, and they want to basically wreak havoc and just do nonsense for almost no reason, as far as I can determine. I can't determine the reason. I mean, the guy's just nuts. He just wants power. So that's a reason, I guess. But they come in and they're like, they whoop the guardians' butts like that. They fight like 4 or 5 times. Like, why are they fighting them so many times? If you suck so bad, you get beat like that, why are they even dealing with you? The bad guys just really should have put these guys out of their misery the first time, so I didn't have to sit and watch this 2-season debacle. I don't even know why did I do it. I guess this is the real question of this review. Why in the world did I watch this if I really hated it so much? You know why? I had hopes. I had hopes that things would be well. I had hopes that things would like converge into something good, because like I said, I liked like the main ideas. I liked like the story aspect, but just the actual show was just no good. It was no good. Anyway, I'm not gonna go like bore you with too many details about it. If you want to read a full review about it, go ahead and check out my description. I have a link to my blog, which has like a full review, more in depth rather than just I hated it. But you can check that out if you are interested. And if you guys like this show, let me know in the comments. Maybe I'm wrong, but I just thought it was stupid. And if you guys want a show that's kind of like this, but is good, check out Yona of the Dawn. And this is a great show. I love it. It's like a reverse harem, sort of. And I say that in the way that there's one girl and like 5 guys, 6 guys, but really there's just the one relationship between her and Talk, and it's so wonderful. I have nothing bad to say about that show, except that why isn't there another season? That tortures me. It tortures me on the inside that there's not another season, and it kills me. Why isn't there? That's a great show. If you are interested in the kind of reverse harem fantasy sort of aspect of a show, if that interests you, check out that one. Just ignore this one. And that's it for this review, because I don't really need to get too much into my anger and my hate for the show, because then it'll just cause me to have a bad rest of the day. So if you guys like my review, please give me a thumbs up. If you guys have any comments or anything you want to leave, please do so below. And if you think I'm wrong, and just let me know. I'm curious, did people actually like this show? And I guess that's it. So I hope you guys will subscribe to my channel so I can see you guys next time. And that's it. Bye.